Yeah, man. Coach Chino Radio, dude. I'm talking Vegas. I'm talking MGM Grand Vibes. We've got the one, the only Bernard Hopkins hanging out. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
You're looking good, man.
Thank you, man. I feel good. I mean, you look good. You feel good. And you perform good. That's how I look at success at the end.
1,000%.
So it's a lifestyle for me. I've been happy to retire 6 years now. Pushing on 59 in 9 months. But I feel great. Doing what I love to do. I prepared myself while I was still active to do what I'm doing. So the transition was super easy. Believe it or not, I was, active and still promoting with the same company that I'm partners with, me and Oscar. So, and also the fighter had to get represented, which is the executioner, which is me. So these things that was multitask and done fairly when nobody got cheated, which is Golden Boy, the company that I'm part of, and the fighter that is the athlete with his representation, which is me. And obviously I had some good, still do have good advisors and course / attorneys to give me the other details that I need to make a really non-emotional decision.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been partnered with the Golden Boy now?
22 years.
It's a beautiful thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, especially when it hasn't, or by the say powers to be of those who normally are right about predictions. What's wrong about this one? Mm-hmm. And part of that made it even easier for me to prove people wrong.
What's that check looking like?
The world of boxing. I get to the check. The world of boxing, and even in the people that's in the know, of Hall of Famers and guys who did unique things. And of course, I'm still the oldest champion in sports. That even Brady came in second. That won a major title. I've learned how to use a lot of things that wasn't done to make history and to stay in the boxing longer than I actually expected. But I retired at 52. I'm proud of what I've done. I prepared myself for this moment to be in media row, talking about big fights that we planned years ago. I said 20-something years, 22 years with Golden Boy. Promoting myself first, seeing how things are going, see the integrity of Oscar De La Hoya as a businessman, and also the people that's involved, that was and the ones that's now. And those close to 2.5 decades, we are stronger than ever as we here doing this this conversation and interviews about Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia coming up soon in this discussion. So to me, it's like, there's no script in front of me. There's no script I had to remember. This is coming from the hip. It's shooting with common sense, but it ain't always common to others. So I just try to go ahead and break it down from one. I have two sides to talk about. I got the side to talk about the fight. I got the side to talk about me, Bernard Hopkins itself, and what I've been doing. A lot of information don't be spilled out to y'all because of the narrative of keeping most of us who don't want to be out in that box of this, the physical part, the boxing, and this and that. And a lot of us can't represent ourselves. I'm going to keep it 100. But if I ask all three of y'all, starting with the young lady, can she name 2 fighters in the boxing history over 100 years boxing been in existence who won Manager of the Year? I'm going to say this again. Not Fighter of the Year, not Trainer of the Year, not Prospect of the Year, not Suspect of the Year. Manager of the Year. And then I'll tell you why that's so significant, that I make that so important and want to highlight that. Can you name 2 fighters in the boxing history of boxing, since boxing been in existence, since back in the days of the hands like this, bare knuckles? Can you name 2 fighters in boxing that won Manager of the Year, which means, as you know what the definition of manager is, they manage. They make important decisions. Do you know the 2 fighters in the boxing history that won Manager of the Year?
I don't.
You.
De La Hoya?
No.
You? That's what
halfway.
That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. He wanted us to mention him.
He's like, there you go. I don't know the second. No.
One. He just gave you one.
He did.
Give me the second one.
I don't have it.
Okay. George Foreman was the first one.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's right here.
I'm a history buff. That's why I tasted history. Look at my pattern. Look at my psyche. I'm a history buff. And then I go out and try to make history while I can before time run out. I've done that. George Foreman was the first one to become manager of the year as a fighter, which means he made the tough decision at the end. Obviously, he had people to give him advice, but he had to pull the trigger. Whether it went up or down, he made the call at the end. That's power.
Do you think that's the problem why a lot can't do
That's
it?
power. You can work for a station, but if you own a station, you can hire who you want. You can hire your nephew. Might not know shit about it, but you can hire him.
Yeah.
George Foreman, and I was proud 4 years ago. No, because I've been trying 6 years. 8 years ago, because I made the deal to fight Oscar and not fight Roy Jones Jr., which everybody wanted to see, the second rematch.
Yeah.
And they slayed me that year, the media. This is your chance. You've been asking for this for so many years.
Is that when you retired?
But the money one, the consideration wasn't right. So I learned that corporate America don't say money, they say consideration.
Yeah.
So when the consideration fell, Drew, I took a manager's position knowing I was going to take a backlash, and being a fighter who want this rematch with Roy Jones. They slayed me that same year, and then I had to turn back and eat crow at the end of the year when I did the deal to make it with Oscar De La Hoya with 3 times the money.
Yeah.
$6 million here, $15 million there. In
Crazy.
a partnership for 20-something years. Who's stupid?
Yeah.
With paperwork, with an employment agreement on the side of that. If anybody know about business and being a partner, you ain't a real partner until you have an employment agreement where when I step out the house, I get paid. When I step out the house and work, right now I could be on vacation. Right now I could be in Florida.
I got a question though.
But the employment agreement covers you because you've been active. So you mean you got that situation, then you got that situation, and you're still speaking intelligent and know what the hell you're talking about. They can't say you got no credibility based on what I've done and what I continue to do. So now you have this situation going on. You got a lot of people nervous. No names need to be mentioned. You got a lot of people nervous because I've been just as vocal as I am now back then. So I basically was a problem to the naysayers. When you go across when you go against the grain,
People think you're crazy.
but crazy as a fox.
Damn
Brian
right.
Gumble said that on Real Sports. Google it. I'm on there. Is he crazy after the segment? You heard of Real Sports? HBO.
Yeah.
Brian Gumble. You know Brian Gumble.
Yeah,
Oh,
legendary.
you heard of legendary. It's Bernard. You know, he got that high pitch voice. It's Bernard. You know, after they do the clinch scenes and it's over with, sit at the table. And it's Bernard. It says, is Bernard crazy? Is Bernard crazy as a fox? That's, well, you know, fighters get taken advantage of, and it's bad stories outcome. But he's crazy as a fox. The crazy part come in is what? I'm daring. I'll take that chance. Can't bully me because you got power. Don King will tell you that. Bob Arum, Top Rank, all of them.
Well,
I ain't saying everybody's bad. I'm just saying, listen, if you don't, like anything in life, not just boxing, if you don't protect yourself at all times, then you could become a victim. I learned that from the 5 years in the penitentiary.
Was there ever a
I learned that
moment?
in the penitentiary.
Was there ever a moment where you thought, okay, did I make the right decision? Like
question yourself?
Yeah.
I questioned myself multiple times. And again, I owned it. I owned it. I questioned my time, but I've been more right than wrong. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. I take care of me. I take care of the responsibility of the basic things that become non-basic. The basic things to others, no disrespect to others, that's the way they think. Like, I take care of myself before I think about a car. I live off the inches before I mess with the principle. How do I inject that discipline for so many years, decades, and still keep that course even now in 2023? I should be like doing what most people think is like the American thing, like just enjoy yourself, get fat, get chubby, and just enjoy life. Then diabetes come, then diseases come, and then I die, and somebody else who didn't work for it with his family will go ahead and no knowledge of how it took to get there, and you see how it is. It's called, test tube babies. It's called, not knowing how to sacrifice to get where you at, and have no conscience.
I saw that you had shared this clip from 50 Cent, and he was talking about how there's more ruthless people in the streets or in the business world than there is in the streets.
So you follow me.
And so, come on, man. And so I was going to say, if you could kind of break that down maybe for someone that hasn't seen that post real quick.
See Curtis Jackson. Let me tell you something. When 50 Cent revealed, as he mentioned less than a couple weeks ago, I seen it and it caught my eye. I reposted it. Makes sense. Got a lot of response after that, and it's not nothing surprise because that's the way my pattern has been. So I just gave him some. It come from the cradle to the grave. It don't have to come from me all the time.
Yeah.
When I see game, I recognize game. Game recognize game. The streets prepared me. The streets, even though it was negative, in Philadelphia, built a lot of things that protected me in the business world, and I didn't even know it before I got here. But when I got here, I realized I've got to roll the same way, but not the physical way. And I learned that. 50 Cent repeated what I've been saying and dealing with in my career and in my personal business, even in my personal investments. If you do not watch yourself and know where the dots are dotted and the T's are crossed, and count your own money and write your own checks, and do frequent audits from an independent contractor to go up and get him a colonoscopy, what they call it, a
Colonoscopy. He loves those.
You gotta run up there.
Get cleaned.
You gotta run up there and make sure that it's clean. Now, when you talk this in financial business in New York City, and they're calling you, and Bernard, it's amazing. I read this about you, and here I'm down there on Wall Street and on TV talking about business. No knowledge of it in school, no knowledge of it in universities. Never seen that. But the University of Life, the University of Experience, the University of being a victim to those who victimize you. You holler, I feel so sorry and all that. You talking, we hear it every day.
Yeah.
But to do something about it is crucial. What do you do something about it? You learn.
Pay attention.
You learn. Nobody cares. I hate to say, it that way, but I don't really. Nobody fucking cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares you blew $400 million if you're a basketball player. Nobody cares if you blew 30, 40, 60, 100 million. Nobody fucking care. You hear pity.
But then it's just on to the next.
But that is on to the next within minutes.
Yeah.
So when you live off the interest, I mean, you've done something early on, and you stand on the principle where you will not become those who you despise. Ooh, it's heavy. That's heavy. Now let's go ahead and marinate. Let time marinate and see if you stick to the same script. I've been, love to say, I've been consistent.
Hell yeah.
I've been consistent. And again, it could be viewed as vain, but I'll be consistent the way I look. 2 pounds over my fighting.
Oh, here he goes.
60, 59, 58 and a half, 59.
We still need that rematch, though.
You can get it.
I'm just saying.
I'm looking right at you. Is my eyes crossing like this?
Yeah.
My eyes crossing as you look at me. Is they crossing each other like they've been knocked around my head a lot? Do you see that? Do you see that?
I see it.
You do see it? So my eyes is crossing. Is my eyes straight? Are my eyes crossing or my eyes are straight? Speak Spanish. You probably don't know.
Oh shit!
I'm not that brown, but
they're giving me the look. I know we got to wrap real quick. Obviously we got to talk to fight.
Let's talk about
I thought it was really cool. You said that Tank is. You compare Tank to a bull, and you said Ryan needs to be the matador.
Matador.
Break that down.
What a fitting title for a Mexican fighter, young star, Mexican young fighter, young star today in this world of media, in this world of popularity of the YouTube and all other accessories to see who's popular and who's not. Ryan Garcia, based on his style, not based on his culture. That's why you asked me that, because it's fitting for that title to be with this fight. And I mentioned it first last night, 2 days ago rather. Ryan Garcia has to be the matador because Tank is the bull. Look at the styles.
Mm-hmm. He's tactical.
He's tactical. He's not backing up. He got legs like a running back on an NFL team, not a college team. Some are big, but Tank is waist down heavy. So he got power. And he willing to lose 4 or 5 rounds, as we've seen.
Yeah.
While you wear yourself out, and then once you wear yourself out just a notch, he knocks you out. The matador has to be what a matador do, or does what a matador does. You're there, but you're not there. You're a ghost. And you frustrate the matador, or the bull, which is seeing the matador there, but can't hit him, but he's there to get hit. That takes discipline round by round, 30-plus minutes in a 12-round fight.
Yeah, discipline, patience.
So you got to understand, there are going to be moments where it's going to be boring to a lot of us out here watching the fight. Not me, because we looking for bang, shoot him up, knock him down, and it's over with. Especially because of the hype and the talk.
Yeah.
But as you sit there and it gets quiet and the crowd gets a little restless, there are going to be some actions periodically in the middle of this and middle of that. But at the end, I believe that Ryan Garcia will win a hard-earned but justified decision, well-earned.
Damn.
But he's going to have to give something up to one, and that's his body.
So you think it's going to go all the way?
I believe it's going to go all the way. If it don't go all the way, it's more favored to Tank based on the way he gets heated up, which means as the round gets longer in the fight, he gets more comfortable and he gets warmed up, and that Tank now is going down the street like a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Now you got a problem. And normally that's around the 6th, 7th, 8th round. Depend on the individual. Ryan is not none of these guys he fought. Based on talent. Not nothing else. Not the YouTuber, not none of that. Based on talent, Tank is facing something too that's different. Now how can both of these guys be the same but do something different that they both didn't prepare for? Game changer. What do you mean, Bernard? Well, we both been talking about it. It's clear what both of them can do, and we know their strength. We don't know what they've been working on. Not changing their style, adding on to what they already know, because we know Ryan got the left hook. How many times he told you that? If you didn't know, you believe he had one.
Yeah.
Tank Davis, he got power. That's why we hear the power. Nobody's talking about anything else. You don't think they hear it? You don't think the coach is smart enough?
To know.
I want to give them the benefit of doubt that they're smart enough to say, look, at certain minutes, certain rounds, or certain time in the fight, that left hook ain't working. And you got 2 motherfucking hands.
Well, use it right.
Hit it with the right one.
I'm excited to see how it goes down, man. Bro. It's
Ryan by hard earned. I had to give his body
Oh, he's gonna he's gonna have to work for it.
1,000%.
decision.
Listen, man, I appreciate the time. They're wrapping me up, but I could talk to you forever, man. I appreciate just the how humble you are through all of this, and just congrats on everything, man. It's motivating and inspiring to see how you've turned, your career and what you've turned it into, man.
I'm the biggest instigator in boxing.
There you go.
Because I want to see the best fights like y'all do.
Hell yeah.
So to be the biggest instigator in boxing, you have to do what? You have to instigate. Good talking to you.
There it is, bro. Thank you so much. Again, I appreciate you.
Respect.
Yes, sir. You as well. Respect.
Yes, sir. Respect, young lady. Respect.
MG and Grand Vibes, man.
Oh,
Tino
yeah,
Coach Tino
sure.
Radio. We are out here, dude, Media Center. It feels good to be back after like 3 years.
Oh, it's crazy.
Golden Boys in the house one time, man. Eric Gomez, correct?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to mess names up around here, man. I got to be right, especially with some of the importance, man. You want to let everybody know your involvement with Golden Boy?
Yeah, I'm the president of Golden Boy. Yeah.
Boom.
Well, in that case, we need tickets for Saturday's fight.
Can't find them anywhere.
No splits, I don't care.
Man, first of all, before we talk, obviously the fight, just the energy out here. How are you, man? I mean, at a time like right now, with all eyes kind of on you guys.
It's good. It's good. We just tying up the last little loose strings that we have and just getting everything ready. There's a nice buzz now. It's Thursday. The press conference is happening. The weigh-ins tomorrow. Look, this is what it's all about. This is what we work for. These kind of events.
I mean, especially this, man. I feel like for the longest when it comes to boxing too, you've got the OGs and everybody that we're familiar with, and then you get this new energy that comes in around Ryan and Tank, and I feel like even just like with the social media presence and just the promotion, everything behind it feels so young and energetic and just like now. Would you agree?
You know what? You brought up an interesting fact. I was talking to somebody just the other day about this. This is probably the first fight, the first mega fight that was promoted heavily on social media.
Yeah.
And in the social media era. The marketing was very, very different for this fight. We did a lot of big Mayweather fights, Canelo fights. That was a different time, different era. This is the first two superstars that are very big at social media, and the marketing was just very different for this fight. So it's going to be interesting to see, This is, it could be a breakthrough here for how we promote fights in the future.
Yeah, truly.
Oh, wow.
For you personally, man, kind of what's the background? Like, how do you get to be who you are and where you are?
Started from the bottom.
Like Drake.
Yeah, started from the bottom. We started Golden Boy. I've been with Oscar since day one. It's been going on 21 years now. So
how did you guys originally link up?
I met Oscar in kindergarten.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You've known him that long?
Yes, sir.
That is crazy.
So we grew
bro.
up together, yeah.
That is insane. So, like, at what point do you jump into actual business with him? I mean, for knowing him so long.
When he started his career and he was an active boxer, he offered me a job to run his youth center.
Okay.
He had a youth center in East LA for young kids. It was an after-school boxing program, and I was instrumental in starting a youth center where we were giving kids tutoring. Access to computers. So I started like that, and I learned from the amateur boxing.
That's so crazy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, to see it, the work that you all have put in together for so long to what it's turned into now, what's a reflection moment like for you? Like, do you ever have a chance where you could just, I'm sure, you guys are always so busy, I feel like it's forward motion, but do you ever have a chance to sit back and just kind of reflect, like, we did this?
It's hard.
I bet.
Because there's just so many things to do. You just trying to get stuff done.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. I mean, you have your podcast you're doing. Do you ever stop to reflect, like, shit, I'm doing what I wanted to do. I'm making it happen.
We need a sponsor, by the way.
Unfortunately for us, what happens is we're so busy. There's so many things to do, so many tasks. There's so many lists of things that have to get done. It's hard for us to really sit back and enjoy it. But this one, once that bell rings for that, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to sit back and enjoy it. And again, I said it a little bit from the beginning, these are, unfortunately, boxing, there's no season. It's year-round. So we don't have a Super Bowl. We don't have a World Series. We don't have the finals.
Right.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is it for us.
Yeah.
So we need to make more of these fights. Young kids that are undefeated, they're at their prime, they're not old. We got to make more of these fights, and this is our Super Bowl.
1,000%. Well, and I just love, just your personal story too, I think is so cool because our fan base is really cool. So the show, we're based in Phoenix, Arizona, but the show airs in 70 cities all over. And so it's a very, thank you. It's a very widespread audience. And so I think it's so cool for even like younger kids that are listening to hear your story of growing up with Oscar and then to see, you become the president of his company and you turn it into this and you guys are all behind this. So people that are younger listening can hear that and be inspired. People that are even at our age now and maybe they haven't found what they're looking for. It's all just motivational. And so I appreciate you for sharing that with us, man.
You got to find your passion. You got to find something that you really believe in, something you love to do, and it won't be work.
Yeah.
It won't be work. When you're doing something you love to do, it's not work. And for us, it's been great. It's been a roller coaster ride. I'm not going to say that it's all been pretty and flowers and butterflies. So there's a lot of work that goes into this. There's so many things that have to happen, and everybody did their part. We have a great team at Golden Boy, beautiful staff. They did their job. I'm sure the PBC people did their job. Even the networks, they bent over backwards to get this done, and that's what it takes. But again, this fight is probably going to be a breakthrough.
I think so.
Because we're working with another promoter. There's 2 networks that are involved.
Dang.
The blueprint's there to be able to make more of these fights.
Listen, guys, you got to stream it on pay-per-view, man. It's going down Saturday. Eric, thank you for the time.
Thank you.
And just for what you guys do for boxing, man.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank
Seriously,
you, guys.
thank you.
And much more success with you guys.
Thank you so much, man. You as well.
Have a great day, sir.
We're out here, man. It's going down. We're taking over the MGM Grand, Tino Cochino Radio, man. None other than Shawn Porter hanging
Everybody's
out.
saying we here. Where the hell are we?
We are here.
We here.
MGM Grand.
And it's, yeah.
Okay.
It's
I didn't
different.
hear you say MGM.
We are here.
We
damn
out
it.
here.
We at the fight. Everybody's talking. I feel like there's just an energy around this thing, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt. It's supposed to be.
It's just plus
different.
like this is the first time we're out here. I mean, for us, like in what 3 years?
Yeah.
I mean, we were always covering
Yep.
fights and stuff like that, and then obviously COVID locked everything down. So I feel like that just adds to it too. People are like, "Yo, shit, we're out and we're together, and it's a young
Exactly.
fight."
Especially like in this room, because
Yeah.
you guys like this is where you live. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Exactly.
Not being able to live in here for 3 years, it's like, yo, we back.
Yeah, no, it
you
feels
know,
good.
so but the best part about that is you carry that same energy through the week because
Exactly.
this is a big fight.
Oh, bro.
And this is definitely, man, maybe not 50-50, but as close as 50-50 can get.
We were,
You know what I mean?
we were talking to Bernard Hopkins, and he had brought up an interesting like perspective. He was saying that Tank to him is like a bull, and Ryan Garcia would be the matador of the fight. Does that make sense to you? Would you agree?
In some ways it does make sense, but Ryan isn't really a mover like that. You know, when you think of Bull and the Matador, you would think of the Matador being someone who can be really slick,
Exactly.
use the
Yeah.
ring and move around and, you know, hit you and make you miss. That's really not Ryan's game. You know what I mean? He's more of a let me line you up for this big shot, you know?
Right.
And then even on the other side of that, again, you're talking about a Bull because Tank is a Tank. He's small,
Yeah.
he's thick, you know, very, very muscular, but he's got speed. And I think we're going to see a much higher ring IQ from Tank than we've seen probably in any fight he's ever had.
For sure.
And a lot like me, like you would classify me as a bull,
Yeah.
but it was only because everybody was moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or I was forcing them to move, you know?
Yeah.
Once I got in the ring with some guys who wasn't going to take no steps back and was going to deliver it, you see more boxing ability out of me too, you know? So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to really say or kind of classify, give an exact coin name to this fight, but I like to say this is special against talent. You know?
Talking coin. Let's talk that money real quick, man. The fact that
man.
they're trying to, I mean, bet their purse, like
Yeah.
the entire thing.
Is that real?
If I could, man, I would tell both of them to just quiet down. You know what I mean?
What are y'all
They're so
doing?
young, right? So I feel like
Yeah.
in the world we're in too, to be on IG Live and kind of talk that shit
Yeah.
back to back, and you know you want to flex a little
And
bit.
listen, it's cool, but at the end of the day, if it ain't no papers drawn up, don't even worry about it.
Right.
I think that both guys are trying to play that game and get into the other guy's head.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be, that's just kind of how it goes at this point. But quiet down, man. You're a prize fighter. Go in there, get your prize. You know, why would I bet my purse when I can say everybody's seen me kick your ass?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, keep your money.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
worth
Yeah.
more.
You have the losing part of you know
Yep.
this whole thing, you know. So yeah, but you know it gets people talking. You
For
know,
sure. How are you enjoying the podcast world, man?
I'm loving it.
Yeah?
I'm loving it, man. I kind of broke out into the broadcasting world in 2018. I got a couple shots before that, and when our main show went down in 2020 during the pandemic, I was kind of sitting around and sitting on some equipment and pulled together a crew, and we've been going the Porterway podcast been going strong since 2020.
It's crazy, right? How like everybody shut down. It was obviously a bad time,
Yeah.
health wise for a ton of
Yeah,
people,
for
but it
everyone.
also brought out like
Yeah.
different, you know, grinds
Hustles.
and
Yeah.
different hustles out of
Yeah.
people that you probably never even thought. Like I bet you like 5 years ago you never thought, or 10 years ago, like I'm gonna jump into the podcast world. I'm gonna
10 years
broadcast.
ago, no,
Yeah.
but I think maybe 2 or 3 years before the pandemic happened, I'd already started to get some thoughts about doing it. But yeah, you're right. Like there's some things that started before the pandemic, and now we're past the pandemic. I'm like, I hope I still have the ability to kind of touch some of these things
Yeah.
that started
Tap in,
right.
because of the pandemic, you know. So we'll see, but nonetheless, man, I was sitting on equipment and sitting on my ass, and my dad was like, "Hey, come on over here and get this workout in
Yeah.
at the gym, at the gym that he built up in the backyard." You know, so we were able to manage everything, and you know, we keep it going now.
Do you still like train consistently?
I work out consistently, but no boxing workouts.
boxing?
Right, okay.
I haven't been to the boxing gym since my last fight.
Do you miss
Dang.
it? Like, do you have little urges to do it, or no? It's,
No.
it's done.
He's like, I got hit.
It's good. That shit.
It's like so many like components to it. You know what I mean? Like I miss fight night. You know what I mean? Like I miss the ring walk, you know?
Uh-huh.
I miss walking into the stadium and you know, the camera being right there, you know? I miss that energy in the locker room, you know what I mean? But do I miss the workouts? No. Do I miss the swim workouts? Hell no. You know what I mean? Like, do I miss running in the 107s out here? No. You know what I mean?
Like, what's your new high? Since you just said, like, you miss, walking into, like, the stadiums and stuff like that.
The high for me is, like, I try to do as many live shows as possible with the podcast. I think when it's live, it kind of gets you a different kind of energy than when it's recorded. But I keep moving. You know what I mean? The hustle is real for me. I've been on practically every boxing platform you can be on.
Crazy.
And some outside of that. You know what I mean? So everything is good for me.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
well, it's just a good energy, man. I'm glad to have you. Thank you for the time today. Is there any final thoughts, comments, concerns, something we should close it out with?
Porterweight Podcast. On all podcasting platforms. I tell everybody watch it on YouTube because that's when you really see us get to be the kind of characters that we are. But beyond that, man, I'm literally working on everything that you can work on in the fight industry. I've been blessed to do some things with the Zone. And I'm being told that I'm going to be working with the Zone this weekend. Oh, dope. Still waiting on the big shot with Showtime, but you know, just waiting on it, man, and taking what comes to me. You know.
Our intern Rebecca said that you had an OnlyFans or something she subscribed to.
Oh, damn.
That's not me.
Oh, okay. She made that up.
There's another Shawn Porter out there, but there's only one Showtime. So
Shawn
he's right here. Yeah.
Shawn Porter, thank you for the time, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's dope. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. My pleasure. You might have got my flip real quick? No doubt. MGM Grand Vibes, man. Listen, Tino Cochino Radio. We've got the man, the myth, the legend, the iconic, the beard now. Come on, man. Leonard Ellerbee, Mayweather Promotions hanging out. How are you, sir?
Oh, great, man. Just glad to be here. You know, this Saturday night.
Hey.
The biggest fight in all of boxing.
Hey.
Gervonta Tank Davis taking on Ryan Garcia.
So we just got out of the press conference. Things were a little. I mean, we were out there watching it. I'm like, oh man, I could tell you felt some type of way, man.
Yo,
as you should. I mean, you're passionate about this.
Yeah, and very passionate, bro. One thing about us over here is that we gonna stand there for hours.
Yeah,
you know, it's like if you dish it, best believe that he's coming back.
Yeah,
and the heat is coming back. You ain't gonna want that kind of heat.
Yeah, right.
You know, like I said, at the end of the day. When it comes, I respect Oscar as a fighter, but as a person, trash. you know that's and see what I do respect is that he knows that we don't like each other.
Yeah,
and we never have.
Yeah,
so we'll do business together, but it's like this, bro. I don't F with you, and you don't F with us.
Yeah,
and it's like that's what it is. Floyd don't like him, and never have. And I feel the same way.
I think that's the cool thing about it, though, because you are able to be professional enough to put a personal feeling to the side and make some money.
Without a doubt. And that's at the end of the day, it's about putting the fighters in the best situation to be successful. And this Saturday night, again, the fans are actually winners in this thing.
Yeah.
They getting these two guys while they're young and they undefeated in that prime.
Well, I was gonna say it's such an energy. I mean, in general, every time you got a big boxing fight, there's an energy. But this one I feel like very special because they are so young. The social media approach behind everything and promotion is kind of like a different look for I feel like a boxing event. Yeah. And it's just it feels like everyone young to old. Everyone just top to bottom is involved with this.
Man, this thing Saturday night, I'm so daggone pumped. I'm telling you, every celebrity who you could possibly think of, from entertainment, from sports to politicians, they're going to be in the house this Saturday night. I'm telling you, it's going to be a movie Saturday night.
Yeah. When they told us that they were bringing you over here, they're like, oh, and he's got 4 extra tickets for the fight for you guys. And we were like, what?
And he can't say he doesn't because, you know.
Oh, yeah. You know, and you know how we do it, how we get down over here.
It's going down. Listen, man, what are you just from outside looking in as a boxing fan, what are you personally most excited about when it comes to this matchup?
I'm excited to see Tank knock him out Saturday night because that's happening.
Yeah. So you don't think we're going all the way?
It's no way possible this fight's going the distance.
Damn.
That's good to know when I'm making my bets.
Yeah, it's no way humanly possible but because at the end of the day, when boxing is about, you hype a fight, but at the end of the day, them two gotta go in the ring and handle the business. But if you're smart, you sit there and you say, okay, well, you got one guy who the experience level is like, it's a big gap.
Yeah.
You know, you got the other guy. It's like, I don't want to use him because he's a very good fighter. But at the end of the day, he's not a complete fighter. He's a good fighter, but
so you think that's what Tank's got over him? It's just he's more well-rounded, you feel, than Garcia.
And he has much more experience than he has.
Yeah.
Ryan can punch, but Tank is a bigger puncher.
Yeah.
You know, and look at the level of competition that they fought.
I feel like, from your perspective, obviously spending time with Tank, I feel like this time around he seems very almost calm and reserved in a sense versus previous matches. Where do you think that calmness is coming from?
Well, it's what we call experience. Is that he's been in this type of setting before with every one of his events, packed arenas, you know, bunch of media, fans engaged. That's why he's the most exciting fighter in the entire world. That's why he has a big following. And that's why everybody gravitates to his fight. He's the only fighter that's out there. You know, Canelo is huge too. But when they talk about a young fighter, Tank Davis is the only one that's selling out arenas every time he fights. And when it comes down to it, you've heard the naysayers say, "Oh, he ain't fought nobody." Well, when I look around, when I come through that tunnel, and I look to the tippity top, and there's not an open seat in the house, the fans coming for something.
And there's no comp tickets either, huh?
No. No, look, because Tank Davis is giving the fans exactly what they want. He laying them guys out.
Well, and I think that's what this weekend's going to be, man. Either way, it's a show, and we're here for it. It really is like a super fight.
Oh, it's
so we want all the fans, all the listeners out there, order right now. Do not wait. Don't wait till Saturday night. Order
Definitely
right now.
Not. Listen, man,
order
it's sho.com/PPV. Get that in your life. I know we got some more codes to give out later. Leonard, thank you for the time.
Yeah.
Anything you want to close out on specific?
No, tune in. This is one that you don't want to miss.
There it is.
Boom. Appreciate y'all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, MGM Grand Vibes, Tino Cochino Radio, Ray Flores, the one, the only, the voice. He's hanging out, man. How are you, bro?
It's great to be with you guys. Listen, I know that there's a lot of big boxing happening in Phoenix. Phoenix is on fire. I love the fighters in Phoenix. I go way back to Michael Carbajal days.
Vibes.
That's how far
Okay.
back I go when it comes to following my fighters from Phoenix. But it's great to have you guys here. What a fight that we have on Saturday with Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia.
Bro, were you at the freaking press conference right now?
I was, and it got pretty heated in there.
When Oscar just kind of, I felt like that almost came out of nowhere. Like we were sitting there, we're watching, and then when it just happened, I really I got chance. I got chills.
I was like, man, he came out with some bombs, throwing some, I can't even say the word in Spanish, but you know what I'm going with. I'm like, man, oh man. Like everyone's kind of sitting there all proper. Welcome to Vegas, MGM Grand Big Fight Week. And he comes out throwing some bombs. I'm like, whoa, okay. The temperature just got heated up in here. We got into July up in Vegas temperature-wise.
We just had Leonard Ellerbee over here, and we were chopping it up and talking about Tank and the fact that he seems I feel almost calm and a little reserved this time around, not so showboatish. And he said he feels it's because he's just confident in the win. Do you feel it's the same? Do you feel there's some pressure on his end? What's your perspective?
I think that I've been around both guys in the lead up to this fight because I hosted their media workouts. So I saw Tank in his gym in Vegas a couple weeks ago. I saw Ryan in Beverly Hills doing his thing. Tank is confident, but he's mean.
Yeah.
And that is a dangerous, dangerous thing because he's always kind of like, in a weird way, like as you talked about, happy-go-lucky, having fun. He's not having fun on this.
Yeah.
He's locked in.
It seems that way.
And I honestly think that we get the best out of both guys because Gervonta knows Ryan Garcia can knock his block off. Ryan knows Gervonta can knock his block off. They both have the ability to end the night at any one moment. So you have to be pretty much perfect throughout the entirety of the fight. Bottom line is this. There will not be a need for any of the three judges to give their scorecard. This is going to be the easiest money that any three human beings on the face of the earth are going to be able to make because they're not going to be needed there on Saturday night. Someone is getting put to sleep.
Oh, it's going to be crazy, man. And that's just the craziest thing when you think about it. Neither one of them have tasted that defeat. And so when it does happen, I don't know, like what kind of reality check is it?
It might take their soul.
I know.
I mean, it's
Mortal
seriously,
Kombat.
I hate to be that way, but it's like, it might happen that way. But to me, this is what's great for boxing. The guys that I grew up watching, Chavez and Mike Tyson and even De La Hoya, Felix Trinidad, they lost. There's only one Floyd Mayweather, and he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
His career is cemented. It's okay to lose.
Yeah.
How many undefeated NFL teams do you have in the history? Not many. And I'm sick of hearing about the 72 Dolphins. But that's another topic for another day. But anyways, it's okay to lose. I think that the loser of this fight, because I think it's going to be a great fight, I think it's going to be competitive, I think that their stock doesn't lower. I think it's raised. But the winner, oh my gosh.
Next level.
Put a rocket ship. NASA needs to sponsor the winner of this fight because they should put a rocket ship on their back because they're going into outer space, into the stratosphere with how big of a star they're going to become.
It's got to be NASA, not SpaceX. You saw Elon's Elon's thing blew up today.
That's why I said NASA. You know what I mean? Let's make sure it works.
How do you celebrate like after a fight? I mean, the adrenaline has got to be crazy for you. You're in the mix of all this. What do you do? Do you go out? Do you party?
I mean, look. So here's the thing. I'm a very back in the day, I would go out, a couple nights a week. But now I'm kind of reserved. I'm going to have a nice dinner tomorrow night.
Okay.
My friend Steakhouse. By the way, if you guys want to go to a great steakhouse, my boy Staten Social over at Caesar's Palace, my man Chris Santos owns it. Great place. He'll give you reservations.
So I can name drop you?
You can name drop me. Be like, hey, whatever, let me know.
You think I won't?
He's my boy, man. But anyways, I'll do the post-fight press conference. Afterwards, I like to have a drink here at the MGM just to kind of like soak it all in.
Yeah.
And then I kind of figure out where I'm going to go. Put it this way. I got a 1 o'clock flight going home to Chicago. There's a reason for that because I could still walk into my hotel room at 6 or 7 in the morning and still be able to get 3 or 4 hours of sleep.
See, I like
I'm
how
going to
you
go
think.
on. I'm going to turn up. I'm going to be real with you guys here in Phoenix.
I love it, man.
Do you ever go home and let go of the voice and be like, babe, that was crazy, man. Like you don't talk.
I mean, it's weird. Like right now, I'm kind of amped up, and when I'm in my room, I'm kind of like a mute. It's weird, you know what I mean?
You
Like
save it all.
Yeah, kind of like you want to save it all, just because it's like you got to bring the energy, you got to bring the heat. And the
Have you
intensity.
always had like that voice?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, as a kid, people always say
when I
like,
go and have coffee, when I order like Starbucks here, it's my voice.
Yeah.
It's almost
I
one of those
don't know
things.
how I have a career in radio. I have the most annoying voice. Like nothing about mine stands out. It's like, but we're making it work.
Hey, you do a great job, man. And you know what? I can't wait to get back to Phoenix. Hopefully, Elijah Garcia is successful. And you know what? I typically don't like to say that, but because I'm going to be real with you guys anyway, look, I hope Elijah Garcia is successful because I love Phoenix. David Benavidez has really been tearing up down
we were just
there.
talking about him.
Jesus Ramos, that's another kid. Talk about a young superstar.
He's from
that
where I'm
kid
from,
is a young superstar. Casa Grande, right?
Yeah.
There
he
you
is.
go,
There
man.
he
You know,
is.
come on, man.
you got
The CG in the house. Yo, Jesus Ramos making some noise.
Sean's yelling at us. We got to stop. He'll beat the shit out of me.
My apologies. Sorry, Sean. It was my fault, Sean.
Hey, no, bro, thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it. Congrats on everything you got
Thank
going
you,
on.
man. Likewise.
And enjoy the weekend, man.
Hey, hope to visit with you guys soon. Hey, look, I want to go back to Footprint Center and be there for a big Jesus Ramos fight, Elijah Garcia co-main event. Maybe we have the trifecta. David Benavidez the main event, Jesus Ramos co-main event, Elijah Garcia to open up. You know what? I just made a card, by
And
the way.
then to celebrate all of
Make a
it,
rate.
to celebrate all of it, once we get out there, then we'll take you to our favorite steak
you go.
spot
Oh,
and introduce you, and we'll
Hey,
hook
if I
it
can
up.
hit a rooftop too, by the way, I love the rooftops in
Yes, there's
Phoenix.
some vibes
Let's
out
do
there.
that afterwards.
There it is, man.
There we go. I don't know about that.
Ray, thank you for the time again, bro.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you guys very much. Of course, man.